Hey everybody, welcome back to the AD&D 2nd Edition channel. Here I've got some more fairly amazing pickups. I'm probably going to be calling this one the double up deal because basically I have found things that I have already in my collection, which isn't, as you know, that massive, and yet I came across some doubles of things, which is perfectly fine because you can always use what I'm about to show you here. But first up, I wanted to get onto a couple of eBay purchases, and I'm going to have more coming in. But what I did buy was a couple of sets here of miniatures that come from the Legend of Drizzt board game. Sorry about the noise here, but I am going to rip these open if I can actually, oh my goodness, if I can actually get into them. Look at this, right? Oh my god. There we go. Oh, okay, that's the way it goes. Alright, I was just doing that a little wrong. But yeah, I got a couple of these. These were two different orders, but came from the exact same person. And I don't know if these are the original bags. I doubt that they are, that these came in. But pretty cool nonetheless. And I paid a pretty decent price. They came from China. But I think it was like $7 for one of the sets. And maybe $6 for the other or something. But you can see like pretty awesome miniatures right there. They'll paint up nicely. And I believe they are like to the point of the regular D&D kind of minis. Now this one here is a little bent, but I can heat that up and straighten out the base, and same with this one's a little bit warped. And it did say that in the listing that you could get ones like that in it, so this guy like continuously sells them. If you want, or I probably just will put the link down in the description, but I'm pretty sure if you did like an eBay search kind of thing, you would find it. But you know, here's our man Drizzt right there, or Drizzt, or however you like to say it. And then you've got like Brunar Battlehammer, and just like everything. There's like a halfling, which I don't have any halflings, so that's pretty cool right there to get that. And I think like basically all in all, I think I paid about $13 for that Canadian, which and that was shipped to my house. And the delivery was really quick. I was expecting it a lot later, like sometime in June, and I ended up getting this in May, so I'm pretty happy with that haul, that's for sure. That's one sort of set of things there. And then speaking of miniatures, I walked into a Value Village, and in a baggie with a whole bunch of junk toys and things like that, I spotted this, which is the Green Dragon, which I've shown you one of these before. I actually have them right here. So now I have two of these Green Dragons. This is the one that I picked up though. It needs a little bit of a dusting off, but you know, he was in a baggie. It was $3.50, and there was a couple other toys in there, and there was one little dragon type thing that I mean, not for D&D, but I just gave it to my son basically, so it was well worth it. So that's a pretty cool find right there. And then speaking of something I already have in my collection, I found this yesterday, and I paid $1.23 for this. I think it was $1.29 for this. And it's a pretty good find for that much, and that's the 5th edition Player's Handbook. I found this in a thrift shop. If you can believe that. I don't know who would be unloading their 5th edition stuff already, or if somebody got this and just didn't want to play anymore, but it's in like pretty great shape. Maybe a little bit of minor wear. I don't even know if I can call it that. I mean, it's like pretty much brand new, and everything's in there and looking beautiful. So check that all out. Pretty pumped about that. Nice to have another handbook, and my other one's like basically brand new, so I'll use that as my sort of my copy of the Player's Handbook. And then today, this is an amazing score for $3. I picked up this bag. I'm just going to call it the mystery bag right now because I have really no idea what is in it. I know it's miniatures. I don't know what they're from. It could be Warhammer. It could be D&D. It could be a combination of the both, because a lot of it is just like in bits and pieces. But honestly, bits and pieces are good because you can always like use them for whatever. And I don't even know if there's like full sets, but let me get into the mystery bag here of goodies, and we'll get this all like started off. Obviously here's some sort of a base, which I don't have any square type bases, and again, my knowledge of this is fairly limited. So pretty good score here for $3 though. What is this? First off, I'm not even sure if I can read that with this lighting, but let me see here. Saurus, I don't know, looks like some sort of like a drumming lizard of some kind. He's missing an arm, but maybe it's somewhere in here. I don't know about that necessarily. Let's see what else we have here. This is like half of some sort of a lizardy dragon kind of thing. I mean, again, like, it's just bits and bobs, but you know, I saw enough in here to kind of pique my interest. Here's another thing that needs some arms, but maybe they're in here. Again, I do not know what this is, but it looks maybe like a lizard or something of some kind. And oh my goodness, what else do we got here? Something missing its head and an arm, but again, pretty cool, and looks like it needed a tail. So again, that might be in here. Keep trying to pull out figures. This guy doesn't look like he's even been dealt with before, so maybe his bits and bobs are in here. But there's the body of that one, and that's pretty cool looking armored dude. I don't know if that's like ogre sized or what, but pretty neat. Who knows, maybe we'll find something that fits. I'm not sure. Again, I'm gonna have to go through all this, but let me see here, something that looks like it's been painted, so at least that's a little bit helpful. If you know what this figure is, please let me know. Looks pretty cool nonetheless. And there's also another one here who's got something sticking to him right now, so that's pretty neat right there. And those ones pretty much look like they can just go right on bases and maybe touched up a little bit with some paint, so that's kind of nice. And I mean, it's just like a never-ending sort of slew of pieces here. So again, if you spot anything, like, you know what this could possibly be, let me know. It could be broken, I don't even know. But there's lots of these like big sort of armor looking type pieces, and that looks like a hand or a claw of some sort. So I'm not sure how that might all go together, or even if it does, or what, because I have zero instructions and my knowledge of it. Hey, look, a dime. Nice, I just saved 10 cents. Nice Canadian there. But like, look, these little pieces here could always be used for something. And there's lots of these little, I don't know what these are, armor pieces, or if they go together or something. Someone's clearly painted this part of it at the very least, but I see some of these in here that like are not painted. So there we go. Let me see if I can sort of get these out of the way. I'm not sure what they are. Again, they could be like some sort of shoulder armor, they could be a part of a bigger creature or something. Not really sure, but always good for a little parts bin for sure. What do we got here? Like I said, if you recognize any of this, please let me know, because I'd love to sort of get that idea. But here's a hand with a mace of some kind, so pretty cool. It's actually two hands. I think it probably has something to do with that larger thing. I don't know. Like I said, this is all a mystery to me. I don't know what else I can really say about that. This is some sort of lizard type thing. That might actually be complete. It just needs to be put on a base, and obviously I'd repaint that. And some other sort of lizard looking type. I'm not sure if that means anything to you, but again, I can rebase it. So I see some like pretty much complete minis in here, which is kind of nice. I'm wondering if this is this guy's arm. Probably is, or maybe it's his, whatever this is, a tail or something. So that could be glued back on. And there's another piece of him, I think, 'cause it's painted the same way. That's probably, who knows, maybe that's what goes, I don't even know. It's hard to say, but needless to say, you can see there's like a whole variety of different pieces in here. Obviously that goes to whatever big fig has a mace in the other hand, perhaps. I'm not sure, but it seems like those are pretty large size pieces. And again, just like pieces galore, little bits and bobs. I don't know what it all is, but what is that? Anyways, if you do recognize this, or if you can tell if it's from Dungeons and Dragons or if it's from, you know, Warhammer, let me know, because my knowledge on it is a little bit slim when it comes to minis. I'm just getting into the mini painting. Check that out though, that's pretty cool staff. The hand attached. Whoa, kind of caught a piece of my finger there. And lots of arms, it seems like. So look at all this kind of stuff. Pretty amazing. Bits and pieces anyway, so you can see everything here. I don't really know, like, if I hold it up, if it's really gonna help you to identify any of it, but still, nonetheless, look at something like that. I don't even know what that is, but pretty cool all around. Really pleased with it. And again, if I'm modding something or whatever. Like, I got lots of arms here now and lots of things like that. Look at that, another hand and everywhere. What's this? This is like a head on a, what is that? Some sort of head on a, I don't know. Again, like I said, if you know what any of this is, please let me know, because I'd be really interested in figuring out like exactly what's going on with it. Not really sure how it all goes together, so if, at the same point, if you can direct me towards some sort of like instructions or anything like that around this for any of these pieces, please let me know, because I would be really happy to even be able to piece a few things together for this. It would be really nice. But that's everything I got for you this time around. I think it's a pretty amazing haul. Again, I'm getting pretty lucky. I never thought I would find any of these kind of miniature things out there, and I've been doing pretty good lately. So really pleased with that, and hopefully you enjoyed that. And like I said, if you can identify any of this for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, and thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.